Rivers: Wike is double-tonguing, looking for every excuse to truncate Fubara'S restoration process. Exactly, these are the people that know what exactly that man is trying to do. The John Nation president talk about, he has said it before that he wanted the outright removal of Fubara. It was the president that saved him, that now declared the state of emergency. That what he wanted was that they should remove Fubara outrightly as the governor of the state, on top waiting, on top your own selfish interest, on top your own greediness. The president of the Ijaw National Congress (INC), Benjamin Okaba, has slammed the Ministry of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Nyesom Wike for accusing the suspended Rivers State Governor Sim Fubara of masterminding the women's walkout. Nigerian Point reported earlier that tensions flared in Rivers State on Thursday as a group of women stormed out of a women's empowerment event held at the EUI Center in Port Harcourt, refusing to be addressed by Teresa Ibas, wife of the state's interim administrator, Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Eko Ibas, retired, who was representing the wife of President Bola Tinubu Remi at the event. The gathering, which was part of the Renewed Hope initiative, quickly descended into protest as the women began chanting and demanded that only Valerie Fubara, wife of the suspended governor, should speak to them. Reacting in a statement on Saturday by Senior Special Assistant on Public Communication and Social Media, Lady Olayinka Wike described the walkout as an embarrassment to the people of Rivers State. The minister apologized to the First Lady and President Tinubu on behalf of the people of Rivers State, who sent him message. Amebo. He counseled Fubara to demonstrate honesty by being bold enough to tell President Tinubu what he wanted, rather than saying something today and doing another thing tomorrow. Reacting to Wike's apology, Okaba, in an interview with Punch, said the FCT minister's statement was unnecessary. While absolving Fubara of any blame, Okaba lampooned Wike for doing everything to truncate the peace restoration process. Yes, he is. According to the INC president, the woman did not mince word by saying they wanted to see the president's wife and not the wife of the sole administrator. He said, from your deepest sincerity, you know that Fubara would never do a thing like that. Yes, he will never do that. Me too, I can vouch for Fubara that he did not do that. He would not pay anybody to scatter anything, or to protest, or to walk out on anybody. He's not that person like you. You can do that. We know you that you can do that one. But saying that Fubara did it is a lie. You know he didn't do it. He did not do it. So for me, it does all show that Wike is the one who is double-tonguing, looking for every excuse to truncate the restoration process. Wike had earlier said if things were done according to the way he said it, Fubara wouldn't have been suspended but would have just been thrown out of the place. Exactly. That's what he said. He wanted Fubara out, outrightly, like he doesn't even want him to be the governor of the state again. He wanted him out. So obviously now that he has been suspended, he's doing everything to make sure that he doesn't get reinstated back. That's what he's trying to do, because I don't understand your problem with Fubara. You sleep and wake up Fubara. You eat Fubara. You want to bathe Fubara. What did Fubara do to you? He is still not satisfied with the reconciliatory process that has been considered by many lovers of democracy across this country and at the national level. The Rivers State women were very clear. They did not do anything to disrespect the First Lady or the President. On their vest, they said Mrs. Tinubu and Fubara, if they were showing any disrespect to the President's wife, would they print that kind of a vest? I wonder. They said they were deceived into saying the President's wife was coming, only for this man's wife, so the administrator to come and talk to them. Exactly, so they were deceived. And they exercised themselves, Abi, so it has nothing to do with Fubara in the first place. And secondly, there was no disrespect in any form by the women against the President's wife. Wike is always an instigator. He's always liking to instigate problems, causing problems here and there, because really, why are you calling Fubara into this equation? The women only express their disgust at the evil perpetrated by one sole administrator. It's an illegality, and nobody is afraid of saying so. So if they can say that anywhere, then the wife of the sole administrator wants to come and address who? As what? Exactly, as what? The wife of the sole administrator. Who gave you that appointment? I don't understand. As far as I am concerned, they must isolate those issues. The same women who demonstrated against the sole administrator, will you expect them to go and listen to that rubbish that will come from his wife. I support what the woman did before Uncle. And I don't see any confrontation against the federal government. Exactly. There was no confrontation. They were expecting the president's wife and Fubara'S wife, but they did not come. I'm going to stand up and go away. I don't want to listen to you. Who you be? You're not even from River State 1. You came here illegally to scatter the states. You say your husband came to bring peace to the states. Meanwhile, he's not doing any of that. So I don't need to listen to you. I don't need to. Emobi Felicia said, what was his good? Somebody definitely would have been there. What was his good? Somebody definitely would have been there. So he was indirectly campaigning for his third tenure. Did he shift from his ministerial office for him? I wonder. Is River State his father's farmland? I don't know. Other who campaigned for him did they dictate for him? No. By bringing Ibas, he would have been sitting in government house and leave Abuja. Bros, use your brain. Kenneth Oyeka says, but he made it publicly that all he wanted was the outright removal of the governor, not suspension. And you think he's joking? We know he's not joking. But why should we allow him to achieve that? Why should we allow him to do that? Is he the owner of River State? People voted for this man in. You helped him so that you will get something in return, so that you would tell him to hand over the resources of the state to you, hand over the running of the state to you, just like you are the governor. Indirectly, he's not there to do anything. You be the one controlling things on his behalf. Does it make any sense? Does it make any sense? Hilary Enugu says, after 2027, Wike will no longer be relevant and will be rejected politically because of his political cancer syndrome. It's a cancer because somebody cannot just be like this. As in, you cannot be like this in everybody's bad book. Nobody will want to associate with you. They are using you now, yes. You are useful to them now because of what they want to get. When they use you to get that thing that they want to get, they will dump you. Nobody would like to associate with you. You embody everything: wickedness, betrayal, lies, deceit, everything. You scatter everywhere you go. You scatter things. Nobody wants to associate with you. Nobody. Obiora Taido says hate speech has started again after some peace. It appears some don't like peace in River State. The only person that does not like peace for River State is Wike. Because I'm sure he must have been the one that suggested to the sole administrator that, oh yeah, let your wife go there. Why lying to people? Why are you deceiving people? He said the president's wife is coming and the governor's wife is coming. We all know the governor's wife. We don't know the governor's wife. If you say sole administrator's wife is coming, if the people want to come for the program, they will come. People that don't want to come, they will stay in their houses, but not deceiving them to come, saying that the president's wife is coming and the governor's wife is coming. And then when they got there, they saw another person. I will walk out. Shake it now. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.